Is this video gonna just be me hating on Twilight? This is crazy. Do I hate Twilight?
It's so crazy, but I feel like it was just beautifully written. Like, I love Twilight. Oh.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Riz, and today we are going to be reading Breaking Dawn and Eclipse. I feel like this whole vlog ranged from like, I want to say like the first week of December until like the second week of January. So, you know, it took me a while. They are like 700-page books. So, you know, was also reading other books at the time as well. But yeah, okay, here is my reading vlog. I'm gonna make this egg, I'm gonna choose which book to read, and I'm gonna have a cozy day, just reading, relaxing, doing nothing, making an egg. I feel like you can't be on the internet without like knowing what Milani is, and when I have nothing to do but I just want one, I have to have them in E, because 200 is too much for a do nothing day. Not sponsored, obviously, but like, Alani, if you're watching this, call me. Okay, so I've decided that I'm going to read Eclipse because it's raining and I'm literally 2 books behind. I feel like this will not take me that long to read though, because these pages, they go by so fast. Like, you genuinely just want to know what happens next. Like, I know what happens, obviously. I've watched the movies, I've read the books when I was like in middle school or something, but like, it's so nice to go back to this world and be with Bella and Jacob and Edward. I do like Edward. I just don't get why he had to leave her in New Moon. Like, I really don't understand. I keep on seeing TikToks on my For You page and like in the comments, it's like Bella genuinely loved, like wanted to be a vampire more than she wanted to be with Edward, and I feel that. I feel like maybe her life just wasn't going in that many places, which is crazy because she was what, 17? Like, girl, calm down, relax, go to college. Like, you'll be fine. What's wrong? Hi. It's so weird filming yourself. Alright, so it's later in the day. I'm on page like 100 of Eclipse right now. Listen, the more I get into it, the more I can't stand Edward. I know that's like taboo, maybe, but he just makes me so agitated. And I feel like Bella sometimes, because he will make me agitated and then he'll say something cute. Like, I just got to the part where he leaves the note on her pillow and is like, take care of my heart, I've left it with you. And that had like my like 12-year-old self absolutely quaking. He is too protective of her. He does not let her do anything without him. And I get it, she has a whole vampire after her trying to kill her, but like, she's still a teenage girl. Like, let her have fun. I have a little bit until my husband comes home, so I kind of want to read until then. But my goal is to at least 200 before I go to bed tonight, which I'm pretty sure I could do. Okay, one more shot at Edward. When Bella asked him, what did Alice see? He made up a story. But the second Bella asked Jacob what happened, he gives her a full, detailed explanation. I don't understand. Jacob is the obvious choice. Bella, you just wanted to be a vampire. Is this video gonna just be me hating on Twilight? This is crazy. Do I hate Twilight? I love Twilight. I don't hate Twilight. They need to make like a spin-off of the Wolves or something, honestly. Stephanie Meyer, girl, make a Wolfie spin-off, please. Thank you. One of the lines, Bella and Jacob are seeing each other for the first time since Edward's been back. And and Bella's like, because he'd still be the most loving and unselfish and brilliant and decent person I've ever met. Of course I love him. How hard is that to understand? And Jacob says, it's impossible to understand. I get that. Another thing. She's holding Jacob's hand. I'm sorry, but if you were in a relationship with a boy that you have been pining over for months, staring out the window, not doing anything, would you then go visit your werewolf friend who you know has feelings for you and hold his hand? It was always Jacob. I'm sorry. Okay, so reading update. It's the next day. I take back what I said about Edward. I don't understand either of them, because how is Jacob gonna tell her that she'd be better off dead than being a vampire? Like, you would rather she be dead than be a vampire? Like, you could still call her girl. Like, what? But he did apologize. He also has a temper because he is a young werewolf. But before that, Edward had Alice kidnap Bella and hold her hostage. He is way too overprotective for my liking. Like, you are her boyfriend. You're not her dad. You're her boyfriend. Like, hello? I don't know. Last night I ended off on Edward and Jacob talking on the phone together about the safety of Bella and finding this new vampire that, like, they can't find, that they've been losing track of. And, or like, a new vampire's here. But yeah, that was nice. I like how they both are obsessed. Imagine having like a werewolf and a vampire like just be totally obsessed with you. Wow. I feel like that's why people love Twilight. Like, yeah, they're cringy, but like, what other vampires and werewolves do we know that are fighting for this human girl? You know? Okay, anyway, back to the book. Welcome to the meeting. It is the third day I'm reading Eclipse, so it's the next day from when you last saw me. I really like Eclipse because I feel like we're getting a lot of backstory. Like, yesterday I read the wolves' backstory and their elders and what they went through and why they hate the werewolves. Why they hate the vampires. And then today we got Jasper's backstory and how he became a vampire. And then again, earlier, Rosalie explained how she became a vampire and also explained Emmett's story, which is it's not funny, but like, he was getting attacked by a bear and then she just saved him and was like, yeah. So like, I like the backstories that we're getting from all of our characters. Like, we're really giving them like depth, you know, instead of just being like a brooding, cool, hot vampire, you know? So yeah, I'm going to continue to read for a little bit. I really want to finish this book. I don't know if I'm going. Well, I have to update it because I was listening to it at the gym. Did you know that Spotify... Okay, I have Spotify Premium and you get 12 or 15... I forgot the number. My cat's going crazy. 12 or 15 audio hours a month. And I put on my calendar when they renew because sometimes I'm like, I just want to, you know, you don't always want to spend like your Audible credit. You don't want to buy a book on Audible, but like,
Eclipse you had to buy. It was like $23. Hello, Spotify. I feel like it should be the same. Like Spotify, I love that Spotify has audiobooks, don't get me wrong. But like, if you're charging me money for certain audiobooks, I feel like I should get it like at least a discount. Like, hello? Like, why are you charging me $23 for an audiobook when I pay a subscription to you every single month and have for like the past probably 10 years? I don't know. So I found a man on YouTube. Maybe I shouldn't say this too loud. I found a man on YouTube and he does audio. He does like this thing and it's called drift to sleep, sound asleep, something about sleeping. But he reads the Twilight books over like a rain sound. It's very relaxing. It's very nice. I did that with a little bit with New Moon when I like wasn't really getting into it. But then like afterwards I didn't need it anymore. So I just listened to that at the gym. So whatever, Spotify, get your act together. $23? Whatever. All right, back to reading.
I finished Eclipse last night, and I think Eclipse is my favorite book in the Twilight series. I thought it was New Moon, but there's just so much going on in Eclipse that it's like, listen, I loved it. The love triangle, really love triangled, because for a while it's like, oh, Edward, and then boom, Jacob. And I love that part. I hate, the things I hated about it was the fact that Jacob like forced Bella to kiss him. And she was so mad. And it's like, okay, what are you doing, buddy? Like, I get it. You think she loves you, but at the same time, you can't just force her to kiss you. But yeah, it was so good. My favorite chapter was Fire and Ice, when they're just in the tent. Jacob, Edward, and Bella are just in the tent, and Bella's asleep. And they're just talking to each other. They're asking each other questions. They're like being so vulnerable with each other, being like, how does it feel to lose her? Like, I don't know if I can lose her. Like, it was just so good. Oh my god, I can't wait. I'm gonna start Breaking Dawn like right now. I'm gonna make myself a pot of coffee. I literally just woke up. I'm gonna make myself a pot of coffee, start Breaking Dawn, and yeah, I'm so excited. I can't wait. I know how it ends. I've seen the movies. I've read this book before, but oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I can't wait. Hello. I think it's the next day from when I last talked to you guys or updated you guys. I think I love triangle. This has taught me I love a love triangle trope, because like they both really love her so much. But like I don't know, when Bella realizes that she has always loved Jacob like in a romantic way, because like I feel like she was like, it was just like Edward, like I'm in love with Edward. I've chosen to be in love with Edward. I've chosen that I'm gonna marry Edward. So I'm gonna keep my feelings for you at bay. So it's like, no, like I know that I could probably love you, but I don't want to, because I want Edward more than I want you. But she did love him. She did have love for him. And I feel like it's so crazy, but I feel like it was just beautifully written. Like I love Twilight. Oh my god. Like, I also loved everyone's backstory, like Jacob's tribe and Jasper and Rosalie, and just it was just so good. I feel like it was just very like character developing rather than just like, oh, Edward, I love you. Ooh, Bella, I love you. Ooh, you know? Like, it just felt more like a real story. So yeah, I love Eclipse. It's favorite book in this series. I will also say I'm now It's so hard because I love both of them. I'm like, Bella, I just love them both so much. No, I love them for different reasons. Like Edward is very loving, very protective. He'll do anything for her, even let her go, which is crazy. But same with Jacob. But Jacob, I feel like, is more of like a good time, you know? Edward, I feel like, doesn't have a personality though. I feel like, which is why I was not into Edward, because all he is a vampire. Not like all he is a vampire, but like he just does like is he like, he's not funny. He's not like he's just charming. And like, what does he do when he's not sitting? Like, you know, like he plays piano. That's nice. And same with Bella. Like, I feel like in Eclipse was the first time we really saw them like talk about something other than like each other. Or was it Breaking Dawn? This is why I wanted to do Eclipse and then sit down and talk to you guys, and then Breaking Dawn, sit down and talk to you guys. But I don't want them to mix into each other. Sometimes I just feel like, what's so good about Bella? You know? Like, I get in the book that she's like beautiful and like awkward and clumsy. And she is funny sometimes. I will give her that. She's made me chuckle a few times. But she's so sad. Is it pretty privileged? Is she just like a really hot girl that everyone loves? My husband is Nigerian, and his mother makes the best soup I have ever had in my entire life. The way she makes it, and the way that, like, I don't even know. It's just, it like, the fish in it, it's like melt in your mouth fish. Like, you don't even have to chew it. It just falls right apart inside of your mouth. It's amazing. Oh my God. Rice? And now, wow, for the main event. Oh my God, there she is. Oh my God, it's beautiful. This is genuinely top 5 favorite meals of all time. I love it so much. I can't wait to eat it tonight. Well, I'm gonna put all this away, and then I'm going to read more Breaking Dawn. I love Twilight. I really want to get to the other 3 books in the series, that like Midnight Sun, which is all Edward's perspective. I want a Jacob's perspective. I think it's crazy that like 10 years, 15 years, like 10 years after she originally published this book, she wrote one from Edward's perspective. And I want one from Jacob's, personally. So I just finished Jacob's book. I finished it last night, and let me tell you, I completely forgot how sad Jacob's book is, because like he really does love Bella, which is just like the saddest part, because you really see like in his point of view, like we all know he loves Bella, right? But like in his point of view, we just see like a lot more, and we see how he gets separated from his pack. Like he volunteers to like leave his pack. And like when Bella's dying, and he's like, oh, and he's just in complete turmoil. And then he just gets so mad, and then he imprints on Renesmee. I thought it was crazy when Edward was like, yeah, Jacob, I mean, if all she wants is a child, then why don't you impregnate her? And Jacob was like, what? And that also showed me how much Edward loves Bella, because he's like, I would rather keep her alive and have her have sex with you than not let her have sex with you and like make her not have a child. You know, I also broke my heart when Jacob like broke himself off from the pack, which also I feel like is a good thing, because he is the rightful person to lead the pack. So I like that part personally. Breaking Dawn is the book I remember the least, and I feel like it's because I read it at such a young age, and I feel like me reading it at such a young age, like a 700-page book, I probably was like just flipping through it. I feel like I wasn't actually like reading it. I feel like I was just like kind of just reading the dialogue personally, because a lot of stuff I did not remember. I did not remember Rosalie being this much of having this much impact on Bella's decision,
Also, I love I love Rosalie and Jacob. Just they're bickering and they genuinely hate each other so much, but it's so funny because they can't do anything about it because they both love Bella. Rosalie's making me so mad. Rosalie does not love Bella. Rosalie just wants a child. We've known that since what? We've known that since the last book when she was like, yeah, the only thing I've ever wanted from my life was to get married and have a kid. And she can't do that, but now she can. Yeah, it pissed me off so much when she was just like only helping Bella because she wants a baby. Like, you genuinely don't care if she lives or dies. Actually, you'd rather she did die because it got me so annoyed. All right, well, time to finish out the original 4 books. Wish me luck. I think I'm halfway through Bella's book right now. Oh my god. Listen, the Vitoli is coming. The Vitoli is coming. Renesmee, she's here. Rolodex, she's here. Friggin' Carly, she's here. You know what's crazy? Her middle name is Carly. I think her middle name is Carly, but like when she tells Charlie about Renesmee, she's like, do you want to know her middle name? It's Carly, which is Charlie and Carlisle. Like, that just should have been her name, period. But hey, you know what? I read the books, whatever. I'm not a best-selling author who probably sold like millions and millions of copies of this book. So, you know, I guess she knows what she's doing. Especially for us to be talking about it 20 years later. Anyway, I'm probably gonna finish it tomorrow. I'm not really sure, but I hope that's my plan, is to finish it tomorrow. But yeah, and then this is probably my last check-in until I give you a completed, updated review of both books, like sit down review and talk to you guys about it. So let's read. Well, first let's talk about the whole series. I know you guys didn't see me read Twilight or New Moon, but Twilight was just perfection. Absolutely loved it. Just a good introductory to the Twilight world. New Moon made me team Jacob, but then Eclipse made me team Edward. And then Breaking Dawn, it's so wild because I feel like for like the entire, you get New Moon and you get Eclipse of them just like fighting for Bella. Breaking Dawn, Jacob does not care at all about Bella at all. It's such a 180 because like I feel like the entire Twilight franchise was just focused on the love triangle between Bella and Edward and Jacob. So like for Breaking Dawn to just be like, oh, she's gonna have her baby and that's just gonna be it, and Jacob's gonna be like, I want that baby, which is so wild. Like, Stephenie Meyer, that is wild. That is crazy. I don't get that at all. Like, that genuinely is insane to me. But hey, you know, like I said earlier in the vlog, I didn't write these books and make like a $1 billion franchise out of them. So hey, I guess she knows what she's doing. Eclipse was just perfect in the sense that like it really did like a good love triangle, until Jacob ruined it. I feel like it was a great love triangle until Jacob kissed Bella and then Bella punched Jacob in the face and broke her hand. Because like Jacob, she's telling you all this time she does not want to kiss you, she does not like you, she wants Edward, but you know, it turns out she was in love with you. She was in love with you. But you still didn't have to kiss her. And then Breaking Dawn, it is just wild and insane how we go from Jacob just being like, oh my God, I hate this. I just want Bella. All I want for my life is Bella, 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 Bella. And then Bella goes off into her little, like, she marries Edward, and then they go on their honeymoon, and then she gets pregnant, right? And then they come back, and then we just get a full Jacob point of view, right? And I guess, like, the reason why Stephanie Meyers did that was to show that, like, hey, like, Bella's no more in Jacob's eyes. Like, Bella is, like, like, that's my girl's mom. That's so crazy. And I did like that chapter, though, because then we got, like, an insight to the werewolves' minds and how their whole dynamic works. And then also, it was crazy how he just broke off. And he was like, nope, actually, I am the alpha. So Seth was like, wait, I love vampires too, and just ran off. And Leah's like, oh, that's my brother. You know? I don't know. I also felt like, I feel like it would have been better, not better. I was gonna say, I feel like it would have been better if Leah and Jacob got together, but I didn't like Leah. And I feel bad saying that, but like, I did not like Leah one bit. Like, I get the fact that, like, you know, the guy you're like in love with imprints on some random girl. I don't even remember who Sam imprinted on, honestly. But like, that would suck. But like, at the same time, and then you have to be with them all the time because now you are a werewolf as well, which is crazy. But then at the end, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. I understand why Leah was such like a bad, she's not a bad person. She's just broken. She's hurt and she's broken and she's young. I don't think I would have liked Leah with Jacob. So like, at the end of the day, who would have been some rando just coming along being like, oh, Jacob, wow. Like, I don't know. I guess it could have been, but like, her Bella's daughter, that is just crazy to me. And then like, did Stephanie Meyer just think, oh, let me just speed up her aging process so it's not that weird? But like, it's still weird. Like, it's still weird. She was talking about how when a werewolf imprints on another human, like that, they just form to whatever that human needs. So I get like ultimate shapeshifter, okay? Ultimate shapeshifter. I feel like her using the term mate is just not, did she even use the term mate though? I feel like she said imprinted. Well, what does that mean? You know, I don't know. I don't want to think about it. I really don't, because I love Jacob. But like, Jacob kissing Bella, and then Jacob imprinting on Renesmee, and then Jacob, oh my gosh, it was too much. It was too much. It got so weird at the end. I feel like if that didn't happen, it would have been a great, great book. I feel like Renesmee just ruined it. But then at the same time, what would we want to have happen at the end? I feel like Renesmee had to happen so Bella could transition into a vampire seamlessly, so it wouldn't like break the treaty, and then Renesmee wouldn't have been a target from the werewolves because Jacob imprinted on her. So, you know, I feel like it was a really good ending though. I feel like everybody just kind of like came together and was like, hey, Batoli, we don't like you. I really liked how Bella was the reason why the Batoli was defeated, because like, girl, you're new. Like, this entire time, like, you're thinking you're so like, oh no. I feel like she was also like the lesson, like vampirism really is suited for her. Like, they kept on saying that after she turned into a vampire, but like, she's like 100% real because she's not annoying anymore. She's not like, oh my god, I'm so clumsy, I'm gonna like fall over my own 2 feet and break my neck. Like, no, like, you have immortal grace. It was also wild when Alice and Jasper just left. I forgot about that whole plot point of the books. I was like, why is she leaving? Why did she leave them? Like, does she really not think that they could win? I don't know. I didn't think that Alice abandoned them. I just thought she was off like trying to like either talk to the Vitoli or do something, but like she ended up helping a lot. At the end, it just got so repetitive. I feel like they were like, oh my god, we have to train, we have to tell everybody about Renesmee, we have to do this, we have to do that. Bella's last part could have been like 100 pages less. Like, I would have loved to see more of her actually like being a vampire with the Cullens rather than seeing them like gear up to face the Vitoli, because I feel like the last 200 pages were just them doing that. It's like that could have been something completely different, in my opinion. I love Twilight. I really do. I feel like you either love it or you hate it. Or you either hate it or you love it, or you hate watch it, or you love to hate it, or you hate to love it. Everybody's got an opinion on Twilight, I swear to God. When Jacob came and was like, oh, I just told Charlie, bro, that part killed me. Him being like, I don't want to know anything that I don't need to know. I don't want to know anything I don't need to know. I just thought it was hilarious, and I loved how much he loved being a grandfather. It was so cute. The end chapter, I mean, I guess it is called Happily Ever After, or like something like that. Happily Ever Forever. Something. I don't remember what it's called, but like it genuinely felt like a fairy tale just ended. Which was, yeah, that was a pretty good ending. It was cute. What almost made me cry was when they were gearing up to go face the Vitoli, and Edward tells Jacob, he's like, I love you, my brother, my son. Excuse me? I feel like the only reason why Edward ever really hated Jacob was because Jacob was trying to steal Bella from him. So, like, valid of why you don't like him, but they could have been great friends. Like, if Jacob had a girl, like a girlfriend, during any of this time, I feel like he just would have been Bella's best friend. That Edward would have been like, oh my god, yeah, I love him. That's your best friend? That's my best friend. So yeah, that's it for my reading vlog. If you stay to the end, comment the vampire emoji, or the blood emoji, or the werewolf emoji. Oh my god. If you're team Edward, comment the vampire emoji, or if you're team Jacob, comment the werewolf emoji, or the wolf emoji. Thank you guys so much for staying to the end, for watching. I really appreciate it. Remember to like and subscribe. I had fun hanging out with you. I hope you guys had fun hanging out with me, and I will see you guys in the next video.